Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to the reviewer, myself. I'm Jesse, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I had a couple times last fall. It is Blue Moon's Fall Seasonal. It's their Harvest Pumpkin Ale. Tried it a couple times last fall. Remember a little bit about it. I've had quite a few beers in between then and now, but it's a fall seasonal. It's not going to be around, for another month or two, so I figured, what the hell. I picked one up. Let's look at the numbers on this. Beer Advocate gives it a 71, which is just okay, and that's with 1,703 ratings. Rate Beer gives it a 21 overall with a 24 for the style, so that's kind of low. The Bros give it a 74, which is just okay. It's 5.7% ABV, and the availability, obviously, it's a fall seasonal. If you didn't know, Blue Moon is owned by Coors, so the Coors Brewing Company out of Golden, Colorado. Yeah. Let's see here. This is a let me see. This is a quick descript from Rate Beer. It says this amber-colored ale is brewed only in the autumn and combines the flavor of vine-ripened pumpkin pie flavor with traditional crystal malt. And I read that right. It combines the flavor of vine-ripened pumpkin pie flavor. Why it says flavor twice, I don't know. I just read it as I saw it. Also says something on the bottle here. Let's read it. It says, a pumpkin ale crafted with the fall flavors of cloves, allspice, and nutmeg, and brewed with a touch of wheat for a smooth, lightly spiced finish. And it says on the back here, Harvest Pumpkin Ale. We crafted this rich amber-colored ale with a feast of fall flavors like vine-ripened pumpkin, cloves, nutmeg, and allspice. Then we added a touch of wheat for a smooth finish. It's the perfect complement of our two fall's crisp, clear days. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go on ahead and get this cracked open. You're supposed to drink this out of a wheat beer glass, but I'm just going to use my tumbler. So, go ahead and get this poured. There's usually not any, I'm not seeing any, I'm not seeing any sediment. I was going to say there's usually not. I was going to stir it up anyway, but just because it says it's brewed with wheat, but they probably filter this like crazy, seeing as how it's from Coors. So anyway, we got a nice half finger, slightly off-white head, very carbonated. It's a nice, very light amber, kind of copper-colored beer. It has a nice appearance to it. The head, though, is almost gone. It went away almost immediately. Let's go ahead and get a nose on this. Oh, yeah. Wow. I'm not smelling really, not picking up on any malt. I'm not, maybe a little bit of like slight, like caramel, toffee malts. A little bit of the lighter, or the medium malt, should I say. Not quite as dark as like a coffee or something, it's not really bready. Kind of a medium malt, I guess. But smelling a little bit of that. Smelling no hop character, but what I do smell is the spices. I smell the nutmeg. I smell the cloves. I think it's that allspice. I can definitely smell the allspice. Kind of has that pumpkin-y flavor or scent too, but that is even masked just spices. That's all I'm smelling is spices. A little bit of pumpkin, but mostly just spices. Smells, and when I remember about it, I remember it being kind of a little heavier on the spices, a little more unbalanced, but like I said, that was over a year ago, so let's go ahead and dig into this one. Oh wow, yeah. At the front, that little bit of the malt, a kind of toffee malt, and then bam, tastes like pumpkin pie. It really does. Actually, it's a little. unbalanced. And I remember I've never really liked pumpkin beers, but this is like really enjoyable right now. I don't know why. Um, um, it tastes like pumpkin pie. It really does. Like mid to the end of the palate, that's when the spices hit. Definitely pick up on a little bit of that pumpkin mid palate, and then like whole mid back of the it's just bam, you get hit with these spices. The nutmeg, the cloves, the allspice, cinnamon, brown sugar. I mean, it just bam, it hits you. It's a very spice heavy beer, slightly unbalanced. Like I said, normally I don't like this style. I don't know if it's just the way I'm feeling today or what, but this is actually tasting pretty good to me. Yeah, it literally to me tastes like pumpkin pie. I remember I remember last year when I had it. I don't remember it being as mild as this is a little milder than what I remember, but my tastes have changed a little bit in a year. But I remember it being more spice heavy. It's still pretty spice heavy, but it's not what I remember it being. But overall, I mean, this beer is honestly average at best. And but I don't know. Today, I mean, I'm gonna pick another one of these up, and I'm gonna try it. I won't do a review or anything, but I'm gonna pick another one of these up, and I am gonna try it before it's I can't get it anymore because it goes out of season. But I'm gonna pick another one up and try it on another day and see if I don't know, maybe it's just I don't know. Tastes change on different days. I mean, some days I like one thing, and then other days there's something I usually don't like that I don't know, have a craving for. And this, I honestly didn't think I was gonna like as much, and honestly the flavor is pretty good. I mean, again, it's average at best, but it's I mean it's not terrible. Yeah, it'd be a good dessert beer actually. Um, Picking up a little bit more of that malt now. A little bit more of that malt, kind of front and mid palate. I guess toffee, a little bit bready, just a little bit. Spices are very heavy in this, but again, they're like mid to back of the palate. I'm not tasting really any spices on the front end. It's mid to back of the palate, which is weird because usually in a lot of these spiced beers, spices are right up front, but this one mid back, like not tasting them right up front. Um, I'm gonna give this beer. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, which is a C from me. That's average. That's what I think this beer is. It's pretty average. This isn't my favorite style certainly, but I don't know. Today I like it. So um, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is probably what I would give it anytime, even if I had it and I said, ugh, that's too much. I'm not in the mood for it today. But 7 out of 10 I think is a fair rating for this beer. If you see it, hell, pick it up if you like pumpkin ales. Pick it up before the season ends though, because after fall you're not going to be able to get this, for 9 months. You're not going to be able to get it until probably next September, next October, sometime around there. So, again, this was Blue Moon's Harvest Pumpkin Ale. If you see it, pick it up. It's getting a 7 out of 10 from me. And if you've had this beer and you like it, and you think it's better, or you hated it and you think my rating is too high, whatever. Comment below. Let me know. Tell me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep watching again in the future for more reviews. Closed.